All right, everyone, and welcome back to another interview here at Evolution 2022, where we're here to celebrate fighting games after such a long time. But now I'm joined by one of Europe's best, the UK's best player, personal friend of mine as well. So this is going to be a friendly banter conversation between the two of us. But Problem X, we're here in the flesh. It's been a little while, but how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Yeah, it's good to be back in an offline event, Evo. You know, nostalgic. Try and get a second one.
No, I respect it. Now, how has day one been for you? Because I know you came a little bit earlier to Vegas than I did, but how has the training up until today been for you?
I've just been playing on PlayStation Online because a lot of people, obviously everyone was playing on PC. So when this was coming around, I was like, oh, let me get back used to PlayStation. But I've only been playing for like a week or so online, a little bit like in trainer mode, and that was it.
Now, I asked this question to Idom, and I want to extend this question to you. Does it matter what platform you practice on before a big tournament?
I think it's best to practice on the platform that the tournament's going to be played on. So setups can be different anyway, even when you're practicing on the format that is played on. So you can play on a PS4, and then due to a monitor or something, it can feel a bit different. So when you have to factor in change from the actual change of platform itself as well, it can be a bit much.
Okay, now, I did see you playing before, but I wasn't able to catch everything in your pool. Were you able to make it out on winner's side?
Yeah, I made out in winners, yeah.
Did anyone worry you?
Stupendous was good, because I don't like the matchup for my original main, but it was okay.
Now, your bracket path from here on out, how's it looking?
It looks pretty good. It's just if I win my first game, predicted if the other people win, then I may play Shen. And historically, Shen kind of gets me something a bit more than I would like, and I don't really like his character right now. So if I can make it past Shen, then it looks really good.
Now, 2018, you won the title. What are Problem X's chances of taking 2022 Evolution?
Yeah, once again, it's just I think it's going to be quite high. If I make it past Shen, then I like how it looks.
Become DashFight supporter on Patreon. Get early access to DashFight guides. Click the link in the description.
We've been speaking, and we've seen the other top players. Have you noticed anything that's weird about their gameplay today? Are they feeling nervous? Has it been a little while? Anything you notice? Because you're a top player, so you see things from a different lens than I do. Because we were watching Tokido before, and you noticed something. But do you notice anything about anybody else?
No, I haven't really seen many people's tournament matches, I'll be honest with you. But from playing sets, a lot of the thing is just are you going to adjust to the PS4? A lot of people have been used to PC gaming, and the way it's almost been sort of affected their playstyle. More hit confirms, things that they can confirm more on PC, and I've seen people miss a few things, drop a few links. So I think the adjustment in platform is going to be their biggest enemy.
So in saying that, do you think there might be an unexpected player in the top 8, or maybe 2? Because of that, and someone might take advantage of that? Or do you think it's going to be if we see a Tokido, Problem X, Punk, Idom, Mena in their top 8, it's that's to be expected?
I think you're going to get some upsets. Even if everyone was used to everything, you always get upsets at Evo. There's always at least one guy that's oh, he got into the top 8, I wasn't expecting that. So I think that's going to happen, and I think it's a higher chance now as well.
Now, Punk had a recent tweet talking about frame data and not having it being easily accessible to people. Now, you know how integral frame data is to Street Fighter V and just certain fighting games in general, especially if they're played in such an analytical way. Do you think somebody can make it to the top level of Street Fighter without the necessary frame data? Or is it 100% essential that you need it?
For this game, you're not going to make it very far without frame data, no.
Fair. I had to bring it up because, again, there's some opinions or questions that we see online that I don't necessarily see you answer on the spot.
Yeah.
And I'm just look, let me just ask Problem X in person and we can just talk it out here. But no, thank you for that, honestly. Now, I got to say as well, people have been demanding, not asking, they've been demanding Problem X to do some coaching sessions. Are you going to do it in the near future?
It's a high possibility. If it works out with the rest of the things that I've got going on. and I can fit the time in. So I'd want to do, if I was to do that, I'd want to do it properly, not like a rush job. So if I can fit the time in and there's enough demand for it, then I'm not going to commit to anything yet, but I'm definitely considering it.
No, I respect it because I think one of the biggest things I respect about you is the pro player mentality. So I've got a job to do, I've got to get results, I've got to stay consistent, as well as being such a marketable person, because you are a very marketable person. After Evolution, what's next? Because we don't have any more automatic qualifiers for Capcom Cup, and there's the World Warrior program. Is that going to be your sole focus after Evolution 2022?
Well, yeah, unless anything else comes out, any invitational or any sort of big event comes up, I will try and get into the Capcom Cup, so I'll have to do my best for World Warriors, yeah.
Sweet. Now, I've got to ask you one final question. It's the controversial one. NA versus EU. I think graphics and everything's changed. It's going to NA versus EMEA. I believe it's happening tonight. Who do you think is going to win it? Idom said we're going to win it,
Yeah.
but I want to know, who do you think is going to win?
Oh yeah, I'm playing in it, so I'd like to believe that we're going to win. I mean, I think we will win. I'm like, I'll take any bets.
You hear that, folks? Will take any bets. But you know what? Problem, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for giving me your time. But yes, this has been Jammerz and Problem X, and we've been here with DashFight.